John Carpenter's Assault on Precinct 13 is a gripping action thriller inspired by the classic Western film Rio Bravo. With terrifying moments, such as the intense scene at the ice cream truck and the explosive final face-off with the gang, it's a must-watch. Notably, this movie's concept of a desolate police station has influenced various horror films like The Last Shift and Christmas Bloody Christmas, solidifying its status as a horror masterpiece. 8mm is a mainstream movie with elements of horror. Directed by Joel Schumacher and written by Andrew Kevin Walker, it stars Nicolas Cage, Joaquin Phoenix, James Gandolfini, and Peter Stormare. The story follows a private investigator on a hunt for the creators of a rumored snuff film. While technically a thriller, viewers perceive it more as a chilling horror film due to its dark subject matter. Uncut Gems is a thrilling film about a jeweler trapped in a web of debt and danger. The Safdie brothers artfully craft an unbearable level of tension, transforming it into a horror movie. Renowned director Rob Jabbaz and other filmmakers, after discussing at a film festival, concluded that this gripping narrative indeed falls under the horror genre. Come and See, 1985, Elem Klimov's devastating film portrays the horrors of Nazi occupation in Belarus. A surrealistic and terrifying anti-war masterpiece that reveals the darkest side of humanity. Unforgettable scenes in the bog and the village punishment leave you horrified. Brace yourself for an intense cinematic experience. The Night of the Hunter, 1955, is a chilling and terrifying noir thriller that also carries elements of horror. Despite initial poor reception, this film, featuring a watery grave and a sinister serial killer preacher portrayed by Robert Mitchum, has gained recognition as one of the greatest films ever made. Jurassic Park, the iconic 1993 film directed by Steven Spielberg, delivers a perfect blend of awe and horror. From the chilling opening sequence to the mesmerizing resurrection of dinosaurs, this film showcases Spielberg's mastery of the genre. Brace yourself as the narrative intensifies, unleashing carnivorous dinosaurs that relentlessly chase the island's workers, scientists, and even two young children. Prepare for a bone-chilling experience like no other, as Jurassic Park sets out to terrify and captivate audiences with its heart-pounding raptor chase scenes. The Cook, the Thief, His Wife and Her Lover, 1989, is a gripping art film and thriller directed by Peter Greenaway. Filled with cannibalism and a terrifying character, played by Michael Gambon, who instills fear in everyone he encounters. Helen Mirren's character, Georgina, lives in constant terror, trying to survive and avoid her abusive husband's wrath. The film is a tense and suspenseful experience, as Albert's violent nature keeps everyone on edge. Yorgos Lanthimos' chilling film, Dogtooth, portrays parents who imprison their children and resort to violent punishments for any rule-breaking. This unnerving thriller is just one example of Lanthimos' knack for creating unsettling characters and disturbing situations in his movies. Parasite, the Academy Award-winning black comedy, shares similarities with horror films. Director Bong Joon-ho has previous horror experience. The movie follows the Kim family, a low-income group who scams the wealthy Park family. Things escalate as the previous housekeeper's husband hides in a secret bunker, sparking fear in the family's son. Chaos erupts at a birthday party when the bunker prisoners escape and attack both families. Prepare for a thrilling blend of comedy and horror in this critically acclaimed film. In the latest news, the film Greenland has sparked a debate. While it's labeled as a disaster film, it's interesting to note that such movies are not recognized as horror. Surprisingly, despite showing the destruction of our world, they never receive the horror classification. This article suggests that if the scenario involved a zombie apocalypse, it would undoubtedly be seen as horror. So, should disaster films also belong to the horror genre? An intriguing case indeed. In the captivating film Nightcrawler by Dan Gilroy, Jake Gyllenhaal delivers a spine-chilling performance as Lou Bloom, a desperate stringer who stops at nothing to capture gruesome footage for news stories. With a dark past as a thief, Lou's disturbing lack of moral boundaries and his unsettling attempt to mimic human emotions make for a horror-like experience. The way he wields his camera is reminiscent of a serial killer, adding to the chilling ambience. We're diving into the nostalgia of the 80s with the 10 best campy, cheesy, scary movies. Brace yourselves for a hilarious trip down memory lane as we explore the films that define the horror genre. Get ready for some cheesy goodness. Read more: 10 best campy, cheesy, scary movies from the 80s. 13 terrifying movies can haunt your nightmares forever. Find out which horror flicks will have you sleeping with the lights on for weeks. Get ready to be spooked. Read more: 13 movies that are honestly scary enough to leave a forever mark in your mind. 12 scary movies that could become real. Who doesn't love a good horror flick? But what if they actually came true? These spine-chilling films are making people shudder with the possibility of their plots turning into reality. Stay tuned to find out which movies are haunting people's nightmares. Today, we bring you a special report on lesser-known scary movies that demand your attention. Despite the overwhelming number of horror films released annually, many excellent ones tend to go unnoticed. So, if you're a fan of spine-chilling thrills, these hidden gems deserve a second chance. Stay tuned for more details. No survivors: fright films where no one makes it out alive. Some movies thrive on giving us a scare and a glimmer of hope. But there are others that dare to plunge us into our worst nightmares, leaving no room for a happy ending. These films thrive on the unsettling and leave us with a feel-bad vibe. Discover more about them.